Welcome back to the channel JSD Inform. Today we are going to learn about Silence. The Quote is a session written by Vijay Tendulkar. Author intro. Main characters Leena Brinier, school teacher, central character. Kashikar, head of the group, act as a judge. Mrs. Kashikar, his wife. Shugathame, lawyer. Punikshi, member of the group. Amath, outsider observer. Rogue the nervous and member. Professor Damiel, absent character important to the story. Now we get into the story. Lena Brenner arrived to the meeting hall in the small village where she had a handful of colleagues will perform living courtroom for the villagers. Brenner arrived earlier with a villager Sammat, who helps her unlock the door and chats with her as they wait for the rest of the troop to arrive. Brenner, unbeknown to all, is unmarried and newly pregnant. She has also been fired from the job as a school teacher, as her boss worried her pregnancy was a sign of immorality which she could on to the children. Sugatame wrote Dik Punakshi, Karnik, Mr. and Mrs. Kashikar arrived at the meeting hall. Two members of the troops, Professor Damiel and Mr. Radav, were unable to make a performance. They are worked together for a long time, but each member of the group is constantly insulting others, trying to assist his or her authority. With several hours to perform, the troops member decided to improvise a trial as they wait. They decided to keep most of the role the same. Shukatame played the lawyer role, Speaker the judge, but designated a new defendant. Brenner is out of the room during the discussion, and so, without her input, is nominated as the accused. Ponikshi and Kardik likely know that something is wrong in Brenner's personal life. She been shared miraculously suggests she been charged with infanticide. Lena Brenner begins the trial combative and funny, which cause her collaborations to charge her to be serious. However, as the trial carries on, the beginning to converge with her personal life, causing her to become upset. Brenner collaborators remind her it is just a game. Members of the troupe have been quickly judgmental of Brenner's lifestyle as an unmarried, outspoken woman and use this trial as the opportunity to criticize her and progressive Indian politics generally. Trial heat up when Roddick reveals that he went to the Damien's house on afternoon and saw Brenner inside. Then fabricates a scenario taken from the novel in which Brenner has become pregnant after having an affair with Damien. Brenner's stressed response reveals that he is hit upon the truth. Brenner is, in the fact, pregnant with Damien's children and been disrespectfully trying to find a way. As Troop realize that their fictional trial has a grain of truth within it, the players become more serious. Upset, tries to leave the room, has been locked from the outside, and she has no choice other than ensure the rest of the trial. Over the next hour, Roddick, Nikshi, and Karnik reveal detail of her personal life for the snack of the game. Punikshi and Roddick reveals that Brenner approach him, ask him to marry her and raise her children, but both men turned her down. The trial concludes as Sugatame makes a case against Brenner, argues that she has corrupted society and their every institution of motherhood. Keshikar gave a Brenner 10 seconds to give a speech, and the time frozen. As Brenner gave the speech, she wished she had the time or courage to give about her search for love, her love of teaching, and her commitment to raise her baby. The time unfrozen as Keshikar delivered Brenner's punishment, a court order to abort the baby. She was collapsed to the floor. The court snapped back to the reality as villagers unlocked the door from the outside. The men who have been deeply embodying their role as judge and lawyer suddenly remember who they really are. The whole group goes to Brene, still lifeless on the floor, and tries to remember her. It was just a game. But the court rally her, but they cannot rally her. They lived to prepare for their evening performance, and Brene remember alone on the stage. This story was about how the society was against women. Here, hit the subscribe button, share with your friends and family. Bye guys, see you in the next video.